Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekend tarot cast of January the 25th through the 26th. I apologize for not being out here and doing a reading for you. Last weekend I was grounding myself. I was out of town. Please remember to give out good vibes this weekend. Don't frown and let the world see you smile. Please check your sun, moon, and rising and Venus signs. If this video does not resonate with you, Gemini, I will be using the Goddess Power Oracle deck for your overall vibe. Spirit intuitively guided me to use this for your overall vibe. We're using the Psychic Tarot for your focus, and the Work Your Light Oracle deck for your soul messages. And this is by Rebecca Campbell. This is by John Holland. So let's get started for you. And this is by Colette Barn Reed. Spirit, what is the overall vibe for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Spirit, please let us know what is the overall vibe for Gemini. Spirit, please let us know. And this is what was wanting to come out. The moon. Speaking of the moon, wow. So this is Goddess Mama Kila for your overall vibe, Gemini. This is so beautiful. Look at all this blue. And I'm like sensing a lot of emotion around you. There's a lot of emotion. I feel like Mama Kila is here to help you balance that or something with your emotions. I'm getting like I see a lot of water, but I don't see like chaos. I see like calm water, like guidance, like light illuminating on your third eye and crown chakra. That's what I'm getting from this. Let's see what this Mama Kila has more in depth to say in the guidebook, because I do want you to get the full in-depth message of this particular card, not just my intuitive connection to it. Mama Kila, the Incan goddess of the moon, presides over the power of cycles and seasons. The moon rules the night sky, returning full 13 times in a year. The ancients marked time by the moon to know when to plant, when to harvest, when to store food, and when to celebrate fertility. Right now, you are invited to see what is familiar and decide whether you need to improve on it or leave things as they are. The answer to your inquiry can be found in the timing of things, in the cycle you're in. You can apply the idea of natural cycles to relationships, creative projects, personal growth, and more. If you're honest with yourself, you will see there is no way to control these cycles, only to use the creative energy they offer to help you. If your relationship is unclear yet brimming with potential, you might turn to the new moon energy that shows up in the spring cycle life. And the alignment messages: sometimes you feel out of sync with life, frustrated that the universe isn't providing you with what you desire. Do you want what you want, exactly how and when you want it, and feel like the great goddess is ignoring you? You may be wanting something to happen faster than it's meant to occur. Remember, the conditions of your life are temporal and ever changing. Maybe you've just been unaware of the cycle you're in, and so you've been missing the signals. The moon goddess Mama Kila knows the cycles intimately, and she'll let you know when it's time for the next phase. Mama Kila is always on track with the cycles of creation and must trust this wisdom. Her alignment task for you is to recognize and work with the natural cycle you're in. You will be amazed as alignment with the rhythm of the universe allows you to once again co-create consciously and surrender to life on life's terms. What a beautiful dance with Mama Keela offers you her support. Wow. So like I was saying, about your conscious, your third eye, your crown chakra, and that's why I was getting that with this. So you have to consciously be aware of your life and the things that life has for you, and the timing of those cycles, and you being patient with where you are right now, the phase of whatever phase you are in life. And that's what this is trying to tell you, to be patient, to be conscious of your surroundings, to basically enjoy life and not rush the cycles. And that's something that I had to work on as well, because I was like, I want this now, you know. But I wasn't educated enough to understand that, and I had to read more about this, and I understood that planets and the planets' alignments, and the degrees in those planets, in each of those conjunctions and the retrogrades and everything that the planet in the whole universe has for you, it's all an energy shift to move you forward. So you have to kind of wait within the cycles, like the moon cycle, the sun cycle, like in that different house, for it to push you forward, to allow you to move forward quickly. So let's see what your focus is, Gemini. What your focus is. Please let us know, what is the focus? Look at that. That's what came out for you. And it was like I was trying so hard to hold on to the cards. They just wanted to like just keep slipping out of me. This is what your focus is. Wow. So currently there is a cycle that you are about to start, because when I get choose wisely, I feel like every time you choose something, you move on, like you have an option, right? You either choose this path or you choose that path. Every time you choose something, it's a new start in that path. So whether you choose this side or that side, it's a new cycle. Like, that's how I see it. So you're literally at the end of the cycle that you're in, and you're about to choose, but you need to choose wisely in order for you to understand or either progress. Because sometimes we don't listen to our gut, and we listen to our mind a lot, our ego. And ego doesn't understand the soul, especially when you're not aligned with ego and soul at the same time. And you might just choose the wrong path, and then that sets you back. Either that sets you back or it leaves you in the same spot. So that's why this card came out. Let's see what your soul messages are, Gemini. What are the soul messages, Spirit, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus signs for the weekend tarot cast of January the 25th through the 26th. This is it. The ever unfolding rose. Wow. So this literally, I feel like Aquarius got the same message, but not with cycles. But I feel like these two came out. Was it Aquarius? Can't remember exactly. Let me see who it was. It was. Yes, it was Aquarius. On my notes, I'm like, wow. I like to keep notes that way. I can literally tell you, okay, go watch Aquarius's reading because you might resonate with that as well. Because this and this were in the same spot except for this. And I feel like Aquarius and Gemini are air signs, so you might have some Gemini in your natal chart. But this card always resonates something in a life path, in a cycle to me when it comes out. And what I'm getting from this is that currently there's someone out there, like I'm sensing someone out there that is in a lot of pain. In a lot of pain because of the cycle that you're having to go through. That's why Spirit is telling you life is all about cycles, and things can't speed up unless that cycle is ended and that lesson is learned and you choose the right path, or else you keep getting the same things and the same things. So that's why when I get this, I'm sensing like you need a lot of motivation, and like you're feeling a little depressed. I'm like sensing like somebody that's like really depressed, like in a dark room, like just doesn't want to do nothing, just wants to cry, like and it's literally, this card says cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. And that's why I'm sensing this like energy of pain, depression, sadness, crying, like because there's somebody out there that's going through a tough time, but there's the cycle that you need to end, and you need to choose the correct path, and you need to listen to your soul, because your soul is like, look, we're doing this, we keep doing this, you keep choosing the wrong place, or you keep trying to rush it, you keep not seeing the signs. You need to be conscious of your decisions, because it's like you're in a loop. There's a specific person out there that keeps going in a loop, in a loop, in a loop, in a loop. So your soul's like, dude, like, look, you need to stop doing this. This is not happening to you, but it's happening for you, because this cycle needs to end and you need to learn your lesson. So let's see what this has more in depth to say to you precisely, so you can understand where I'm coming from with this. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what's falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open, no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you're going through a difficult time right now. Instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing to open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you, and one day in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust that the mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not all be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day not too far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poverty of life. Everything is going to be okay. Gemini, everything is going to be okay. And that's why I got emotion from this, because there is a lot of emotion in this card, and I didn't know exactly where it was coming from. But like I said, you need to be conscious of your decisions and learn from the lessons that you have gone through in order for you to understand which direction to go. This is the end of your reading, Gemini. Please remember to like and subscribe, and see you next weekend. Ciao, goodbye, tribe.